EA Sports. It's in the game.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it...
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now 2nd and 9. They fake the give. Now Mahomes being chased out left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They go play fake. Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Kelce on the crossing route here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Play action. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 43 yards rushing so far, and this is just their 1st possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
King, 63.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Hurts going to move him around. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Great, set.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Kenneth Gainwell, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. Here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. And able to get this out to the 25. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor there. But thank you, Dr. Davis. In motion right is Hopkins. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pushing his way through. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I don't need to.
Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Good. Set.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 33 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
Good. Set.
Hurts will throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense. Right?
That's true. You've said that before. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he will be brought down with a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Great, set. Crowd left, Yeti.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles extend their lead yet again. Elliott good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Attack!
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Hey, rip list. Right side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
15.
On the run, this is Gray. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 5.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, hey, go going. Right side.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a third and goal.
57.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. Butker's kick here is good, and that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. Now, maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least they have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Delta.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking here for Smith downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come to apologies to coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
43! 43!
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey, 57, 57! Yellow! Hey, 43, 43, 15!
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Fights through, and now a crease. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. They work now on second and 9. They go play fake. Mahomes. And quickly to Kelsey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Pacheco once more, and this time he will score. Touchdown, KC. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 149 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They keep it with Barkley on first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. Throwing is Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Third down and 1. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Shifts by him. And now running right through it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
He's got Dallas Goedert tight end over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Barkley, inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Well,
this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Don't touch that.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as